Welcome back to GameCube Stop, where we fight to keep the legacy of Nintendo's most underrated console alive. The GameCube was packed with incredible games, innovative features, and some of the best controllers ever made. But there are some secrets about it that Nintendo would rather you forget. So today, we're diving into 10 insane GameCube facts that might just blow your mind. And before we begin, make sure to subscribe and join the Stop Vengers as we take on Wii Stop, DS Stop, and Switch Stop. The frauds must be stopped. Let's get into it. 1. The GameCube could play DVDs. Kinda. Nintendo refused to include DVD playback, but Japan got the Panasonic Q, a GameCube with a built-in DVD player. It looked like something out of a cyberpunk movie, but it never released outside Japan. 2. The startup sound changes based on the system's internal clock. If you hold Z on one controller, the startup sound plays a cute squeaky toy noise, but hold Z on 4 controllers and it changes to a creepy tribal drum sound. Nintendo was hiding secrets in plain sight. 3. Super Smash Bros. Melee was rushed like crazy. Masahiro Sakurai and his team had only 13 months to make Melee. That's why it has tons of glitches and exploits, but somehow it became one of the greatest fighting games of all time. 4. It had online play, but almost no one used it. The GameCube had a broadband adapter that let you play games online, but only 3 games actually supported it: Mario Kart Double Dash, Phantasy Star Online, and 1080 Degrees Avalanche. 5. Nintendo almost made a GameCube VR headset. Nintendo was experimenting with VR technology for the GameCube, and it even led to early prototypes of what later became the Virtual Boy. Sadly, it never saw the light of day. 6. The GameCube could connect to the Game Boy Advance, and some games had crazy features. If you connected a Game Boy Advance to your GameCube, you could unlock exclusive content in games like Zelda the Wind Waker and Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. This was Nintendo's first attempt at a dual-screen experience. 7. Resident Evil 4 was supposed to be a GameCube exclusive. Capcom promised Resident Evil 4 would only be on the GameCube. Then they betrayed us and ported it to literally every console ever. But the GameCube version? Still one of the best. 8. There was a special GameCube that controlled a sewing machine. Yes, this is real. Nintendo released a GameCube game called Mario Family, and it let you design and embroider patterns using a sewing machine. The GameCube was out here innovating in ways we never expected. 9. The GameCube had a canceled Zelda game that looked insane. Before Twilight Princess, there was a realistic Zelda tech demo that looked like Ocarina of Time, but with next-gen graphics. Fans were hyped, and then Nintendo hit us with Wind Waker instead. 10. It's the only Nintendo console without a Mario platformer. The GameCube never got a mainline Mario game. No Mario 64 sequel, no exclusive 2D platformer. The closest we got was Super Mario Sunshine, and to this day, it's one of the most controversial Mario games ever. And that's 10 GameCube facts Nintendo doesn't want you to know. The GameCube was ahead of its time, and it's time the world gave it the respect it deserves. So if you're on Team GameCube, hit that subscribe button and help the Stop Vengers defeat Wii Stop, DS Stop, and Switch Stop. See you in the next one.